Hello friends, Amanda here. Welcome back to Handmade not Hallmark and card 1 of my Christmas in July series. And today these cards are super sweet and simple, a beautiful storybook collection of images. I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. So I pre-cut all of my panels and my pattern paper that I'm going to be using today, and all of my images are coming from Penny Black Studios. I can't remember, but it's from Penny Black, and I just fell in love with these images. They reminded me of like a cute storybook like Paddington Bear or even Winnie the Pooh, and that's kind of where I got my inspiration from. I really wanted these images to shine on their own. I didn't want to have a whole lot of things going on. I just wanted to have the images and then a nice simple greeting. And I just love the way that these turned out. They are super sweet, and there's a whole bunch of images. I think the only one I didn't use was, I think, just a snowman. But they have a couple of sets like this where they're just images. They're just these nice lined images that are super sweet, and you could definitely make like a scene card with them. But I just liked using them on their own to create like these little mini scenes just in time for the holidays. I know not everybody is a big fan of Christmas in July in the middle of summer, but we're halfway there. As I'm doing this video, we are exactly 6 months away from Christmas Day, so it makes me super excited. I love getting into making some Christmas cards in advance. It gives me lots of joy, and it gives me lots of ideas for the rest of the year as well. So super excited for this. I don't really have a set schedule. I know usually the last couple of years I've done like one video a week. I'm just gonna upload what I create. It's gonna be Christmas videos, and it's gonna be just regular videos mixed in throughout. So all of July is gonna be super fun, and I can't wait. And then after July comes August, which means all of the fall cards, which it's coming into my favorite time of year. So I'm really excited for this. So again, I'm just stamping these down onto some, this is Bristol smooth cardstock, because I do plan on using my Zig markers to color all of these sweet little images in. And I'm using some VersaFine Onyx Black ink because it is waterproof ink. I'm not using any water in this, but the markers are water-based, so I didn't want my ink to run. I turned this card sideways so I could create this cute little scene. This one's probably my favorite. I love these little bears making this little snowman, which is super fun. Once I have all of my images all stamped and ready to go, I am going to get right into the coloring. Again, I did use my Zig markers, which I'll have them all listed for you guys in the description below. I'm going to put on some music for you to enjoy, and when I'm all done, we'll come back and finish up these sweet cards together. Once I had all of the images colored in, I wanted to go ahead and get my greetings stamped. So I am using a stamp set from Simon Says Stamp. This is the hand lettered holiday stamp set. I'll have everything that I used down in the description box below if you guys are interested. And I just wanted to stamp these just with simple black ink. You could definitely do Christmas colors, red and, red and green, red, green, and gold, whatever you wanted to do, but I just wanted to do black to kind of match the lined images that's already on here. And again, I just adore how these cards turned out. They were super simple and sweet. You could definitely create a whole bunch of these at one time. You don't necessarily have to use zigs. I think these would be really sweet colored in with colored pencil. Which I was really tempted to do, but I thought that would make for a really, really long first video for my Christmas in July series, so I just decided to go with the zigs. I hadn't used them in quite a while, and I felt like these images would look really sweet, kind of in the watercolor style. So again, you could use any color medium that you like to color these in. I think Copics would be great. Definitely some regular watercoloring would be fun. But I think you could make a whole set of these. It would be a nice gift to give to somebody. And again, Penny Black has got some other images as well, some nice winter and Christmas images that you could mix in with these. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp these down, and each of the greetings I chose kind of coordinates with a little scene. So the first one was the little guy mailing out a letter, which was, sending the first greeting. I can't even remember what it was. But this one here says, let it snow. They're building a snowman. So I kind of wanted those to match with the little scene that was going on. Once I get all of those stamped down, I'm going to get them adhered to their bases. All of my pattern paper that I did use today is just random pieces from in my stash. I just went through and found some, these were all loose pieces, so I couldn't really tell you exactly what set they came from, but you could use any pattern paper and go from there. I'm also going to take a couple of snowflakes from another stamp set. It doesn't come from this one, it's just some ones that I have in my stash, and I'm stamping it down using some fog gray ink. I wanted to add just a few snowflakes in the background just to add to the little scene. Nothing too crazy. I don't really have like a rhyme or reason where I'm placing them. I just put them where I felt they looked the nicest and really fit with the scene. I didn't want to put a whole lot on these. I wanted them to stay nice and flat for mailing, but you could definitely use like a clay sequin, or you could do die cuts for your snowflakes, which would be fun, but I wanted to keep everything one layer, and I really do love the way that these turned out. I think they're just so sweet, and it really gets me in the mood to make Christmas cards, which I have got so much to share with you guys. I've been super busy. I've got my, I guess, quote-unquote mojo back when it comes to card making, so I really hope you guys enjoy and you stick in for the whole month of July and heading into my favorite season. So again, these pattern papers, you could choose anything that you like. I kind of wanted to match my colors that I used, so I chose pattern papers that kind of fit with the color theme that I was going for, which is kind of more of a traditional color palette, but you could definitely color these in different ways. I really think these would be pretty in like teals and pinks, which I think would be fun, which is a color combination I'm not like super comfortable, like I don't want to say comfortable with, but it's not something I have a tendency to be drawn towards for my Christmas cards. Once I have all of these adhered to my little bases, my backgrounds here, which I already pre-die cut these using the nested A2 sized dies from Waffle Flower, I'm going to get the card bases ready as well. I'm going to be adding in a few details here and there. Now, because this is watercolor, you don't want to do anything with like liquid. So with these gel pens, I only did like the, I guess, dots I do around fuzzy critters to make them look a little bit more sweet, I guess. I mean, they're sweet anyway. And if you try to do any type of like highlights or anything like that, they may not show up very well because this pen is technically a liquid and I'm drawing over top of a water-based product. So adding in highlights will be a little bit difficult, but you could do this with like a Copic opaque white and paint on highlights, which I think would be fine. I wasn't super concerned about it, so in the end, I was happy with it. And then I went in with my Stardust glitter pen. Stardust glitter pen. And I added in some cute dot details with some shimmer and shine, just to add a little bit more interest to these, make the snow look like it's sparkling, and the snowman, those sorts of things, just to add a little bit of interest. You could definitely leave them the way that they are. They are sweet all on their own, but I just wanted to add a little bit of sparkle here and there. And then I will get these adhered to their card bases, which will be, Simon Says stamp 120-pound cardstock to match each of these. So they'll be A2 sized. And that will finish up this first card in my Christmas in July series. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider hitting the like button as well as the subscribe so you don't miss out on any more videos here during my Christmas in July series here at my YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys coming by, and stay tuned for more. I'll see you again soon. On screen, I have a a few videos that I think you'll enjoy. Please consider hitting the like button as well as the subscribe so you don't miss out on any more videos here at my YouTube channel.